Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to today's webinar, Intro to the Sterling Trader Pro platform for professional traders. Lightspeed is the division of Line Brokerage. We are always here to offer you the tools you need for your professional trading business. If you're running a business, you should have the tools and the partners necessary to run that business properly. That's what we try to provide our traders, our proper tools and services and support to have you run your trading as your business. So we offer many different trading platforms, and Sterling Trader Pro is one of our main active day trading platforms. So this purpose of this presentation is to show you some of the different ways and features and functions that you can use this platform. Please note this will be recorded. You will have this access on our website and our YouTube channel within the next couple of days as well. So feel free to take a look for the presentation. If you have questions, feel free to type them in as we go. If they're applicable to the topic at hand, I certainly will answer them. Otherwise, I'll try to get to them by the end as well. So once again, just I'll try to do my best here, just not in my professional environment today, but hopefully I'll do my best. Quick disclaimer, this presentation is for informational purposes only. Nothing presented today should be construed as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any security or contract. Since we don't know everyone's investment objectives or risk tolerance, we're not endorsing any specific strategy. Security derivative futures trading involves substantial risk of loss, is not suitable for all investors. Each investor must consider whether it's a suitable investment, since you may lose all or more than your initial investment. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any investment decisions made by a user through such content is solely based on the user's independent analysis, taking into consideration of financial circumstances, investment objectives, and risk tolerance. So you can see this disclosure and our other disclosures on our website as well. So just make sure you're aware of the various risks involved. Did not introduce myself. My name is Rob Lipson. I'm a VP of Business Development and Sales here at Lightspeed. Lightspeed is a division of Line Brokerage. If you want more information for demo of this trading platform or one of our other trading platforms or looking to open an account, feel free to contact us. You can email myself, rlipson@linebrokerage.com. That's RLIVSON, linebrokerage.com. Also sales@lightspeed.com, or also give a call to our main number. So you can always request a demo from the website, and there's plenty of resources there as well. Okay, so let's get started here. I now should see the actual platform here as well. So this is one of the standard layouts for the Sterling Trader platform. Sterling is used by professional traders, institutions, prop firms, individual traders. It's a widely known product. It's been around for quite a while, and they're always making improvements and adjustments. It is a level 2 platform. It has the ability to customize orders. You can do hotkeys. You can set up various default settings and really start to customize the software. It has additional features and functions that some platforms you may not see. Now, just please keep in mind, this is a demo that I'm using, so not all the features and functions that a live account would be displayed and functionable, but it's kind of just so I can show you where some of these features are and that they are available. So if you have some questions on them, certainly contact me afterwards, and I'll be happy to go over anything. The main window from the Sterling platform is the bottom trading control window. This is where you can move the entire program from that one window here. Let me just try to get some of these icons off the desk here. Sorry about that. Just give me one moment. Okay, thanks. Sorry. So as I was saying, the main control box is the down to the bottom. Now, if you hover over the Sterling control, you can see you can operate each individual window, and the main system is through this main box here. Now, each individual window can be moved and resized or moved to a different monitor. So you can move all the programs over and all the windows over and resize them and put them on different monitors, so you can really customize the layout. Okay, hold on one moment here. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Now you can go into the Windows menu. This is where you're going to open up any additional window here as well. So you can see it gives you the ability to open up an order entry window. You can have additional monitors. You can have your stock watch or watch list, your time and sales, additional charts, and other items would all be through this Windows menu. This is where you can have all the customizing your layout essentially. Now, to go through your layout, you can go to the actions. You can save additional layouts here. So you can load layout. You can save your layout so you can have more than one layout available. You can see if I click on that, you can have several different single monitor, multiple monitor layouts here. So there's a lot of ways where you can save different layouts. One, maybe you want for options, maybe you want for 2 monitors versus if you're also operating on a single monitor machine. A lot of ways to customize the layout itself. Just out of curiosity, how many people actually are using the Sterling Trader platform currently versus how many are looking to test it out or shift over to this platform? Just so I have an idea of the audience we're speaking to here today. Give me a quick have it or want it type of response in the program here. Great. Okay. It looks like a good mixture. A lot of people are using this, and a lot of the people are interested in testing it out for the first time as well. Okay, great. So as for the basic windows, you can see I have a level 2 window up here in the right corner. This lists the various market makers, their price, and their size. So you're seeing their indications of interest, their best bid and best offer. You can choose to have level 2 data to see multiple quotes from every exchange represented, or you can just have one of each as well. There's a lot of different settings you can customize with just your level 2 window. Each window has its own settings menu, and you can have an expanded order entry bar assigned to it. You can go to your local order entry settings if you do want to set different quantities. This is where you're going to assign your demo account as well. So you can have different quantities defaulted. If you're looking to customize your level 2, you can show different quotes, you can display different settings, enable your book filters here as well if you want to see the best level or top of book or any of these different features, the market maker highlights, a lot of ways to customize each individual window for the data that you're viewing. I quickly change a symbol. You can see it's also linked to my chart here as well. Someone asked, can you see the LULD, the limit up, limit down level? Yes, you can as well. That would be displayed during market hours. We are after hours here, and I'm on delayed data, but you would be able to display that as well as one of the indications on the price levels on the level 2. So you can see the chart updated here as well. The Sterling does have very strong charts, very easy to customize, very clear, concise. You can see just by clicking on any candle, it's going to give you the information for that candle, the high, low. And if you're looking to change time frames, you can do it right from this quick bar up top. You can go from 1 minute to 30 minutes to an hour, daily, weekly chart very quickly. You can see you can also have tabs of previous symbols that you have viewed in the past. So I have Amazon, Apple, SPY, all quick tabs here where I can quickly flip back without having to type in a new symbol. And you can see that also updates my level 2 and my order entry form. I also can have various studies and moving averages and conditions placed here as well. So you can see EMA, SMA, we have different Bollinger Bands available, oscillators, Keltner channels, all these different indicators and studies can be easily applied. I click MACD, I want to add it, I just hit the plus. I change any parameters I'm looking for, I click apply, and a new study is added very easily. I want to apply another type of simple moving average, I'll hit that plus, I'll change my period depending on what I'm looking for, and I hit apply, and I'll apply it as well. Just a exponential moving average as well. I can have multiple studies, and I can change the colors as well. So a lot of different parameters here. If I just wanted to change my color on something, make one of these lines red, I can do that as well and just change that color. So it's all about customizing as well. People ask how many different windows you can have open. You can have quite a few. The limits, you're going to have over 8 level 2s, and I don't even know what the limit is on the charts, to be honest. If someone really needs to know, I can look that up. But I think that it's quite a large amount of charts you can have open at one time. Moving over here, I do have a watch list open. You can see you have your indices and also your symbols here. You can expand that a little bit. If you want to insert a new symbol, you would go insert here. Simply type in a new symbol. It's going to populate right away. If I want to create a new list, I can do that as well. I can load a list from an existing Excel file. I can save lists and load them as well. If you want to go to the settings menu, this is where you can add additional data columns. You can see there's quite a few available: percentage from the open, the spread, the bid, the ask. You can also put in your percentages for P&L, your dollar amounts for P&L, high lows, Greek data. All this would be able to be added. You just click, you hit OK, and you can see just have a new column added very easily. Once you actually have some live orders, you would display this in the open orders window here, and you see your executions as well through the software. You can also view previous days information. Any day you want to see a previous day's data, you can do so very easily as well. So it looks like this is not enabled here for an actual count here. So let's change gears quickly here. I'm just going to change my login quickly here. Sorry, folks. Just give me one moment. Okay, thank you. So you can see it also does populate very quickly here. Now, you want to make sure in your level 2 window, you have your account loaded So you can see the different settings, your local settings. You would set your defaults. You can set your default destination. You can see we offer a lot of different routing options. We do have some strategy routes, smart routes, among others. So you can always ask us for different routing information, see what's available you have for your routes here. Brad, I do see your question. So yeah, if just typing in that question box would populate here. I see some of you guys other questions here as well. I can get to them in a little bit. I was just kind of going over some of the basic windows. So this is the order window here as well. You can see this does have previous orders from the day. You can see the status. If it's filled, it will show your quantity and your execution quantity. Something is pending. You can see I have an execution quantity of 0, but the leaves quantity is still 100. So you can see that's an indicated pending, still open order. And canceled indicates a status here that order never did get executed and nothing is left open as well. So that is a canceled dead order that never got executed. You can also just click on the X here if you want to cancel an order. Oh, I'm on the, I have an open box, so I just click on the X to cancel the order. You can see that then cancels the open order. So this is all orders. You can go to an open orders window. This will show you any pending current orders that you currently have. And then you have your executions tab. So this is really your trading monitor, which is showing you open orders, all orders, executions. And as I showed before, you can go back to previous days if you did want to view other reports for different days. So that's nice that it does save that information for you. Now, if I did want to place a new order, I'm going through my parameters on my level 2 window here. I could change my price. I could change it manually with just a mouse wheel. I could type it in. I can also buy in the bid, buy in the ask, buy as a market order, pegged orders. So there's a lot of different types you can do, or changing the price. If I go back and I just click on a price in my level 2, that's going to update as well. Once I hit the buy button, I can have an order confirmation, or I can choose to get rid of this and have an immediate execution, or at least immediate order being submitted for execution. For demo purposes, and especially when you're getting used to the platform, it's good to have that confirmation button on. So I hit send. We can see that order actually executed right away. You can see the top order filled 100 out of 100. Now, if I look in my positions monitor, this is going to display any open positions. So you can see right now, QQQ, I do have 100 shares. It shows my average position price and the last price, and then the profit and loss would be the difference between whether I am positive or negative based on my position versus the last traded price. If you right-click on a position, you can also cover from that position, quarter, half. You can also 75%, 50%, go at market, go show all your visible orders to get rid of it. So it's a lot of different functionality that you could use for this program. You can use the order entry form, you can use the positions monitor, or you can set up custom orders and hotkeys for your executions as well. So that's one of the strengths of the platform, which I will go over as well here. So let me slide this position window down to get it out of the way. Okay, so these are some of just the basic windows. You can see every window has their own settings as well. So if I want to customize, I can change colors. If I want to change data columns, all these can be added or removed. So there's quite a bit of data you can set up for your positions, for your orders, for your executions. Same thing in your positions window. You go to the settings, your columns, all this information can be viewed. So it really can show what you want to see, what's most important, and highlight the information you're looking to see. Okay, a couple questions here as we go here. Comparing with Lightspeed Trader, the differences. Well, they're both very similar in a lot of ways. They're both designed for active day trading. A lot of the differences are in how it looks, how some of the settings and features and display looks for you, and what's going to work best for you. As far as speed goes, they're both on the higher end of executions and routing. So, it's really going to be user preference on how you like the data to be displayed, maybe the fonts, the colors, or even the charts, or some of the different order functionality. That's the difference between our two platforms. But as far as execution speed and functionality, a lot of it you'll find would be very similar. You can set up a lot of these in the same way. You cannot link this program to Trade Ideas or other programs, basically, so it's going to be separated here. Someone asked, can you see P&L on each order? It's on each position. It wouldn't be on each order separately. And yes, Christopher, you can separate orders into separate windows to view. You can have more than one orders window. So even though you have different, they would have the tabs, you could have more than one orders window to show one is all, one is open, one is executions. So you can have more than one orders window. Level 2 for options, yes, that would be available as well. I'll show you some of the options windows as well here. So I can go into that right now. Going into the main window here. Also, if you see any window that's not on your screen, you can just move it with right-click on that window and then highlight it and move your arrow keys to move it into display here as well. So if I want to go to my windows, sorry about that, go into options here. We have the options chain. So you can view the option chain. If I want to change my symbol here, put it in there, populate the different contracts. And I can also have an options order entry window, which will tie into that specific option level 2 window. So you can see it's showing the specific option, the expiration, the strike price, and the call or the put. So I can easily move that to, let's say, a 300 strike and go with something further out and see what the prices are for that particular contract. So it's very easy to go. If I want to place that order, I just have to check the number of quantity, the price here as well, and make sure I have my account loaded here. And you also want a destination. I'll tell you what the estimation is. That's $2.10 times 100 for the contract. For the options, I place that, and you can see that immediate. Sorry. You can see now in my positions window, I have that one contract as well. So options, very easy. The data is very easy to view as well. So it's very strong for options. If I right click, you can see I also have a spread indicator. I can do different spreads very easily, and it's going to populate a spread order form, which you can open up here as well. So it looks like it opened up off screen. So I have my options, the order entry here, and I could populate for the spreads as well. Some questions about then the OCO orders. You can do OCO orders on this program. They are in combination. You would do the orders separate, and then you would link them together. So let's go back to my order entry here. If I have an order that's pretty far away from the market, I can have a buy. I would first place my first order to buy. So it looks like the demo is executing right now here. So essentially, the demo is executing, so I can't keep those orders live. But my open orders, here we have two. If I right-click, I can right-click on two open orders, and I can create a group. Once you create a group, so these are partial, so it won't work here. But you can create a group of your orders, whichever one fills, the other one is going to cancel. So you basically just link two orders together in an OCO manner. Another function you can do would be to you can set a trailing stop to trigger right off of once you enter the position as well. So that is possible in the settings menu. And you can see here, this is the main settings menu. There's a lot of different settings here you can do. You have your quotes, your notifications, your equities. Here it is, I'm sorry. So trailing stop, you can have your trail amount and your trailing increment. If you hit to check it, this would place a 25-cent trailing stop to every order I place. So it's going to put protection on my order. And if it goes in my direction, the trailing stop will keep increasing in my favor. So it's a nice way to place a connected order to your opening positions. So that's in your settings menu. This overall menu is where you're going to also set up your hotkeys. You can see I would just have to enable my hotkeys. You have the choice between loading or load and go. The difference is loading populates your order entry. Load and go will generate and sell the order right away. Now you can see there's a lot of default orders that they've already created and easily assigned here. So you can have cancel orders, cover orders, changing, buying or selling. So if you want to edit any of the ones we have, you can click on that and edit. Or if you want to add a new one, you're going to click the add hotkey designation. This essentially brings you to a customized order form where you can create your own orders. You have different ways to set up a quantity. You can put your number quantity in there. If you're closing, you can close your whole position, half position, close based on percentage, or open on your percentage of buying power. So that's a nice feature. Or I simply want 500 shares based on the current symbol. Price I can do as a market order, a limit order based on the bid, the ask, or my average price. So a lot of ways to set up different orders. You want to have your account in there. You want to have your default destination in there. So right now, this is a very simple one. I'm buying 500 shares at the ask. I can then assign the hotkey itself. Let's just say I want Shift G. I click Add, and that assigns that key. So you can see even though this is showing as 100 shares, I hit my Shift G button. It's buying 500 at the ask, 234.85. So it's a way to bypass your order entry and have your preset orders already set to go. Very easy way to configure, and you can see immediately that executed the order and also placed that trailing stop order right after I entered my position. So not only did I enter my position with the hotkey, I also generated the trailing stop order. So more than one order generated from just that simple one-click order entry. And there's just quite a few ways to do these hotkeys. There's so many different combinations. So if you're also looking to do some closeouts, there's some here already. Close position, just Control O. So this will know that I have the position. I hit Control O. It looks like that was set up for a different function. So you can create your own. Let's just say I want to do my own hotkey. We're going to add a new key. We'll sell half position, current symbol, current account. We'll make this Shift L. Well, it's fighting me a little bit here, but essentially that's how you set up these orders. You just go through that order form, and you're going to sell. So you could change that to the market. You're selling half your position. Okay, there we go. So two is selling half the position right away. So another one click in and out, very fast. There's just a lot of settings, a lot of ways to customize this platform. You can see just going through the settings window how many different ways you can customize. So I just got through the hotkeys. Then you can see the different destinations. You can set defaults and different settings and different types for your different instruments, equity options here. You can change the price types. You can see what's available. You have different options on your level 1 and level 2 order entry, how to display your options order entry. You can set default on the share size, on the position type, clicking what it's going to do. That has the ability to set basket orders as well. There's quick order entry. You can set up quick keys, shortcut keys for various destinations as well. In addition to using the keyboard commands for your increments, changing your quantity, changing the price up and down, left and right, whether you want that to change your order entry form or other aspects. And then you can also have different warnings and confirmations. You can get rid of your display of confirmation here, so that order goes in right away. You can have warnings if a price range is too great or your order price is too large, your share size is too large. A lot of different ways to customize. You have other commands on your OCO, your share size limits as well. So you can do that. Someone asked if there's a way to display the hotkeys while you trade. No, there's no box that shows that. You kind of just either have to keep that on the side, take a screenshot, or label your keyboard. I see a lot of people just put some stickers on the keyboard to label what the hotkeys are. Someone asked, how do you move that main window without moving the entire program? If I hold the control button down, I can move my main window. If I just click and drag it, the entire program is going to move. So you can just click control and that will move your main window box, your main settings box. Someone's looking to customize the watch list and different programs. It's not really customizable in that sense. You're just going to use the data columns. They do have durations of when this will trigger, and you can have specific durations for when it will update, but otherwise it's pretty much a tick by tick settings. If you're looking to do sorting, it's really going to auto sort every window. You have the ability to do that in your watch list every 10, 15, 30, 60 seconds. You can do sorting in your watch list based on timing. So that is available, but you're not going to be able to do custom scripts for the actual Watchlist itself. But there are a lot of ways you can sort and configure those columns. Someone asked about some of the scanners available. So in the Windows, you can see under quotes here, we do have the top 10. There's fundamental data. They do have some alerts and scanners here. Now, this is a demo. It's not configured for that, unfortunately, but you can see that there are different items available, so you can view different scanners that are possible and enabled. Just unfortunately, this demo is not enabled for that. But you can just see what is possible here. You have like a top 10 list, so you can see what's up or down the most top 10 list, and you can modify different settings and different data columns on here as well. So there's a lot of data you can view. Other windows that would be available, so you can just open up additional charts here through the quote. There is also multiple watch lists you can open. You can open up the news feed that would have an additional cost, but the standard news would just give you some headlines here based on the different symbols you're looking at here. You double click, it'll bring you up to that headline and that information. You go back here, if I want to open up an additional chart, very easy to do so. I just have to go and it open up off screen on a different monitor, but you can see I can just have multiple charts. I can put different symbols in there and different studies on each individual chart here as well. So it's really nice, very clear charts that you can have multiple time frames and multiple symbols open at the same time. So you can see that the menu settings, there are just quite a few. You can change the toolbar to see, add or remove different features. We do have alerts available as well. So you go into the here was alerts here. Sorry, I had one open already. So you can set different alerts here as well. So you can, if you want to add a symbol here. And you can set different alerts here on through this page here. One thing I did not discuss here is the linking. Actually, it's very easy to link different windows. So if I do open up a different chart and I want to link that to a specific window, it's very easy to do. It's done through a color coding system for the linking. So if you see on the top of my one chart, it's linked and it has the same color as the current level 2 window that I do have open. So if I want to open up a second grouping, I can do that as well and change the grouping color as well. So change this to my next color. I can make this red, and I'm going to link this to the same color grouping. So when I do change a symbol, you can see this chart is going to update and the top grouping will stay the same. So I have my top group is Apple, and the bottom group is the SPY. So the color linking determines what window is linked to that. Same thing now, if I have my watch list, I click on a new symbol, that's updating my top group. But if I want to change this to go with my bottom one, I'm going to make it red, double click. You can see now Facebook populates the bottom grouping. People want to know about some lines on the charts here as well. So if I right click, I can add indicator or I can add lines as well. So I can have these different types of lines available, trend lines, and all these different type of lines here are available. So I can easily draw those type of lines. You can also right click to change the parameters of the chart here as well. I go into the settings. You can show position information. You can show executions on the chart. You can enable the mouse wheel for zoom or scroll. So there's a lot of different features on the chart here. So I can use the mouse wheel to scroll here. I want to add additional charts here. You can do it, and you can even do a free form line here as well. And I could take that and move that. So you can kind of really customize these charts. The tabs on the bottom for the previous symbols, yeah, that's what we have for this platform. We don't have the other platforms that have that. Some of them will have different symbol lists that you can scroll through, but this one has these tabs that make it very easy to go through. And you can see the studies would remain, the trend line stays on that particular chart that I was drawing, not all the charts. If I change that to a different time frame, those trend lines do not stay. So you would have to redraw them if you're doing a different time frame. But if I go back to that time frame, they do remain. So the trend lines save for the time frame you're viewing, but not for every time frame, because maybe they don't relate to that time frame. So you'd want a different type of trend line. So they're not going to not all trend lines are going to transfer over to the exact same time frame. Once again, just to recap here, you can see, in the open orders, once I did complete half of my position, my open order did adjust as well. So I got out at 250 of my position, and my trailing stop did adjust as well. So that did make an adjustment. And you can see my profit and loss is updating based on that position. My realized and closed and unrealized P&L updated as well. So all this information you can view. Once again, the beauty of the platform is the ability to just enter and exit extremely fast, manage your orders and your positions through your custom orders, your hotkeys, and the different windows that show the data that you have customized and you're looking to do. It could be as simple as you want it to be, and you can really make it customized and really get into some complex functionality and configurations once you're comfortable with the platform. So, that is the basic intro to Sterling. I'm sure there's a ton of settings that I haven't covered. There's some I don't even know about. I've been using this program for years. But certainly, if anyone has interest in testing this out, send us an email. You can request a demo through the website or just send us an email. We're happy to go over it. If anyone's looking for some personal training, a one-on-one session to go over the type of custom orders you're looking for and the program you're looking for, then I'd be happy to, we'd be happy to go over that with you as well. So if someone has some other questions here before we wrap up, please feel free to start sending them in. Someone asked about the backup for layout. Absolutely. You go into your actions menu. You can create a backup file. You can save this to your computer. So if all else fails, you have a separate file. So you can save your layout to your computer, and you can also create a separate backup file as well. Okay, a couple other questions here coming in. If you're looking to activate an account with this platform, you would go to the Lightspeed website. You're going to open the account through our online application. Once you have your account, then you're ready for funding. You're able to fund the account through a wire transfer or linking an account for an ACH, electronic transfer, or transferring over from an existing brokerage account if you have positions you're looking to bring over as well. So if you're looking to open an account, first step is to go to the website and then to open a new account here. So let's just bring up our website, lightspeed.com. And you're going to click right on the open account button here. It's going to bring you right to the online application. You go through it. Once you get through it, then you get approved. You're able to fund the account. We do have our funding information on the website here as well. So you can see the wire information for an US or an international wire. You would need $25,000 for a full day trading account. Sterling, our requirement is $25,000 as well. There are monthly costs for the software and the data. So certainly, if you have questions on the cost, be happy to go over that and the commission structure with you personally. So feel free to contact us. You can use the support tab here. There's a contact us form. If you have questions, certainly go right to Lightspeed support and enter in your information for contact us, or you can email as well or give us a call. We're happy to help. But if you're looking to try the demo, click right on that try a demo tab, demo request, and just tell us how you heard about us and select your platform. You have Sterling Trader right here. You can compare that with our other platforms as well. And this presentation is going to be recorded. We do have all of our webinars recorded here and our YouTube channel. You can see this will show any events that are upcoming. We have one scheduled in May right now. And then you can see all the previous recordings that we've had, along with either different economic reviews or educational ones about the pattern day trading rule, how to short on our other platforms. We have a full webinar archive here as well. So you can see we have all of our previous ones about other programs, Realtick or options on Lightspeed, and we do have other ones from Sterling here as well that you can view other information for Sterling here, Intro to Sterling. So we have other ones with another point of view. So please take a look at the resources we provide on the website and try to have that help here. Someone asked to record your screen and your trading. That would be a separate recording program that you would have here. I would say what separates Sterling from the different platforms is the combination of features. You know, not one platform is going to have everything you're looking for, but it certainly does check off most of the boxes. It's going to have extremely fast data. It has very strong charting. It has hotkeys. It has the ability to do the routing, to set the stops, to do the data interpretation, some scans. So it's the overall combination of all the features that most people are looking for that this program has is what makes it so attractive to the active trader. There's no charge for canceling an open order. If you don't get filled, you don't get charged. If you get partially filled, you will get a commission on that. So any order that gets unexecuted will not be charged. Certainly, you can reach out to me directly. Feel free to email me. I'm very fast to email back. It's rlipson at limebrokerage.com. I'll send this to everyone here. So please feel free to do that. Also, sales at lightspeed.com is another email address that we all manage, and multiple reps will get back to you at one time. So please feel free to email and give us a call, and we'll be happy to do a walkthrough. We can always schedule time for each and every one of you to go through the software. Go over all costs and features. The level 2 data is an additional cost to the platform. There's each exchange does have a separate data charge. So depending on if you want the NASDAQ book or ARCA book, NYSE Open book, there would be a separate charge for that. So that is listed on the Sterling website as well. And also on the Sterling website, there are a lot of tutorials for different features on the platform, along with their guide for the platform. So there are some resources from the Sterling site as well. So definitely take a look at that as well. Okay, guys, that's about the time we have here today. I thank you guys for joining us and the questions. Thank you for bearing with me for being at home. I know I had a couple of pauses and missteps here. I had the wrong demo loaded for a minute, so I wanted to get one that I was actually able to place some orders. But I just hope you got to see that the platform is just very clear, very easy to use. It's very customizable. So that's what makes it great. It's just it's easy on the eyes. It's easy on the functionality. It's very straightforward, and it's just very fast and very stable platform. So that is, that's what you're looking for in this type of environment. I thank everyone for joining us. Please feel free to contact us for additional questions. We'd be happy to help and go over anything that we possibly can. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Stay safe. Hope everyone's hanging in there. I know we are here at Lightspeed. We're all working from home and trying to do our best, but we're fully staffed. We're fully functional. We're ready to help. So just please, everyone, let us help you. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you. Take care.